Children, let us start the new chapter, that is light, reflection and refraction. Light. Light is an electromagnetic ray and it travels in a straight line. As you know, light is a form of energy. It is electromagnetic ray and travel in the straight line. Two phenomena which is common to light is the reflection of light. When light falls on a surface considered as opaque, you can say, is reflected back into the same medium, we say reflection has taken place. Another phenomena of light is the refraction of light. We define when light travels from one medium to another and it bends from its original path. This phenomena is called refraction. Now, the term related to reflection of light. First is incident ray, the ray of light that falls on the reflecting surface. Second is reflected ray, the ray of light that is sent back by the reflecting surface. Third is the normal. Normal is the line at right angle to the reflecting surface to the point of incidence. And fourth is angle of incident. This is the angle made by the incident ray and the normal to the plane. Again, the term related to the reflection of light, angle of reflection. It is the angle made by reflected ray and the normal. Object is the thing that forms an image on the screen. Image is the reflection of the object on the screen. Now, images are of two types. One is virtual, another is the real. Virtual images are images that cannot be obtained on the screen, and real image is the image that is formed directly on the screen. Now, from this picture, you will get a clear-cut picture of the definition, whatever we have seen. The plane mirror or the reflecting surface, you can see red color line is the normal to the plane, and one ray you can see the incident ray. The angle which is made by incident ray and normal is known as angle of incidence. Another ray is the reflected ray, and angle made by the normal and reflected ray is known as angle of reflection. So these are all the definitions we have done. Now, laws of reflection of light. Laws of reflection of light is angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. Second law is the incident ray, the reflected normal to the mirror at a point of incident all lie on the same plane. So, incident ray and reflected ray lie on either side of the normal. Now, some of the properties formed by plane mirror. We all see our images in the mirror. So, what are the properties of image? First, it is virtual and erect. Virtual means it cannot be seen on the screen or presented on the screen. It is of the same size as the object. It is at the same distance from the mirror as the object is in front of it, and it is laterally inverted, means right is seen left and left is seen right. After plane mirror, let us see spherical mirrors. Spherical mirrors are of two types, concave mirror and convex mirror. Concave mirror. The spherical mirror that has its reflecting surface curved inside, and convex mirror, a mirror that has its reflecting surface curved outwards. Some of the important terms in the spherical mirrors are center of curvature, focus, principal axis, pole, focal length, and radius of curvature. Now let us see the definition of the spherical mirrors. Now, center of curvature. It is the center of the sphere of which the mirror is part of. Center of sphere. Now, second is the radius of curvature. It is the radius of a sphere of which the mirror is part. Now, third is the pole. It is the center of the spherical mirror. And principal axis is the straight line joining the center of curvature and the pole. All the definitions are very clear in this picture. You can see the convex mirror and concave mirror. How it is reflecting surface in the convex mirror is outward. Now the principal axis, the center of the curvature, the pole represented by P. Again, in the concave mirror also, the C is the center of curvature, P is the pole, and C and P is the radius of the curvature. Now, focus and focal length of the spherical mirrors. Now, first we will see the principal focus. Now, focus of a concave lens and focus of the convex lens mirror. Sorry, we are talking about mirror. Now, focus of a concave mirror. It is a point on the principal axis where all the rays parallel to the principal axis converge. And when we define the focus of convex mirror, it is a point on the principal axis where the reflected ray appears to converge. Okay. Now, coming to focal length of the spherical mirror, the distance between pole and principal focus is called focal length, and radius of curvature is 2 times the focal length. R is equal to 2F. Now, rules for reflection of light through spherical mirrors. So, if in a concave mirror, let us talk about the concave mirrors, try to focus on the picture also. If in a concave mirror, a ray of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection will pass through the focus or appear to diverge from the focus in case of the convex mirror. And second, a ray through the focus of a concave mirror after reflection will emerge parallel to the principal axis. Now, the rules for reflection of light through the spherical mirrors. Third rule is, when a ray passing through the center of the curvature after reflection is reflected back along the same path, both in convex and concave mirror. The fifth is, a ray incident obliquely to the principal axis towards the pole on the spherical mirror is reflected back obliquely. So these are the 4-5 rules we have to keep in mind. Now, formation of different types of image by the concave mirror. We can place the object at 6 positions: at infinity, beyond C, at C, between C and F, at F, and between F and P. Now, images by concave mirror. If the object is at infinity, the image formed is real and inverted, highly diminished or small size, point sized, or formed at F. So remember, if the object is at infinity, image will be as at F. Beyond C, after center of curvature, so image formed is real, inverted, between F and C, and highly diminished or small. If the object is at C, the image form is real and inverted at C and of the same size as the object. If the object is between F and C, the image formed is real, inverted, beyond C, and magnified. First time in case of concave mirror, the object is magnified. Now, if the object is at F, the image formed is real and inverted at infinity. This is reverse. When the object was at F, the image is at F. When the object is at F, the image will be at infinity. Both related, you must remember, and highly magnified. Then, if the object is between F and P, it is virtual and erect, behind the mirror, and magnified. So you can see the positions of the different images at different point, position of object, size of the image, and nature of the image. Now, concave mirrors are used in saving mirrors as the image are very magnified. Torches, searchlights, and vehicles headlights used by dentists to get large image of patient's teeth, and in solar furnaces to concentrate heat. Let us see the image formed by the convex mirror. Now, if the object is at infinity, the image will be virtual and erect. Remember, in the convex mirror, the images are virtual. It will be behind the mirror or at F and highly diminished. All images are virtual and erect. And in case of concave mirror, the images are mostly real and inverted. Now, if the position of the object is between infinity and P, the image form is virtual and erect behind the mirror between P and F and diminished. Now, uses of convex mirror. Convex mirrors are used in vehicles as a rear view mirror to see the traffic at the rear side, and also used to check the theft in the shops. Now let us see the new Cartesian signs convention in the mirror. So pole is taken as the reference or origin point. So the object which is lying in the left of the pole in the mirror, they are considered as the minus or left side, minus side axis. And the distance to the right of the origin or plus x-axis is positive. So the right side of the pole is considered as positive side. Now children, mirror formula for spherical mirror. This is very important formula. You must learn it. The mirror formula is 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F, where U is the object distance, V is the image distance, F is the focal length of the mirror. Now in case of convex mirror, according to Cartesian coordinates, U is negative for convex and concave both. And V means image distance is positive, and in concave mirror it can be positive or negative depending upon the real or virtual image. And F is the positive in case of convex and F is negative in case of concave mirror. One more formula for magnification is given. M, magnification is height of image by height of object. H2 by H1, or you can say minus sign of image distance, because V is always minus, by object distance U. So minus V upon U. For virtual image, M is positive magnification, and for real images, M is negative. So if magnification is more than 1, the image is bigger than the object. If magnification is 1, image is same size of the object. And if magnification is less than 1, the image is smaller than the object. If magnification is positive, the image is virtual and erect. If magnification is negative, then image is real and inverted. Another phenomena of light is refraction of light. This is the phenomena of bending of light when it travels from one medium to another. It is called refraction. Laws of refraction of light: the incident ray, the normal, and the refracted ray all lie in the same plane. And second law is sine I by sine R is constant, where I is equal to incident of angle, angle of incidence, R is equal to angle of reflection, and constant or C is the refractive index of the medium. Now, refractive index or R, that is constant used, is the refractive index of a medium gives an indication of light bending ability of that medium. How much light is bended in that particular medium? It is given by the refractive index of the medium. So N2 is to 1 means speed of light in medium 1 divided by speed of light in medium 2. V1 is for the speed of light and V2 is the speed of light in particular medium. And 1, 2 means speed of light in medium 2, reverse will be there, and speed of light in medium 1. And Nm means where the speed of light in air by speed of light in medium, C by V. C is the speed of light in air. Now, where N21 is a refractive index of medium 2 with refractive index of medium 1. This is the refractive index table for certain material medium like air, 1 is considered, okay, benzene, alcohol, many are given. Diamond is having highest refractive index 2.42. Now after mirror, let us consider the lenses, spherical lenses. There are again two types of lenses like mirror, convex lens. So you can see the convex surface being treated as the lens, and concave lens. Now, certain terminology: optical focus, principal axis, and focus. The center point of the lens is called optical focus. Then a line passing through the optical center is called principal axis. And third, focus is the point where ray converges, or it appears to converge after refraction in the lenses. So center of the C denoted by C, you can see now optical center or principal axis is the line, straight line through C and F is the focus. There are certain rules to be followed while drawing the ray diagrams of the lenses. First is, a ray of light parallel to the principal axis passes through the focus after refraction. Second is, a ray of light passing through the focus becomes parallel to the principal axis after refraction. And the third is, when the ray of light passing through the optical center goes straight without changing its path. Let us revise by looking at the diagram. Rule 1 is, a ray of light parallel to the principal axis passes through the focus after refraction. You can see in first diagram. Second rule is, a ray of light passing through the focus becomes parallel to principal axis after refraction. So it is rule 2. And third is, a ray of light passing through optical center will go straight after reflection. So these three rules are very clear from this. Now, image formed by convex lens is, when the object is between C and F, image formed is virtual erect, behind the object on the left side, and highly magnified. Second case is, when the object is between F and 2F, the image will be real and inverted, beyond 2F and magnified. Now, image formed by convex lenses, different positions are given. Position of image is also given. Size enlarged or diminished is also given. And virtual is only in the case of between F and C. In rest of the cases, all the image are the real and inverted. Only one is exception. The image formed by concave lens, in first figure you can see ray diagram. First, at infinity, the object position is at infinity. The position of image will be at F, you can see. And size of image is highly diminished, very small, point sized, and the nature will be virtual and erect. When the position of the object is between optical center of the lenses, so the image position will be between focus and center, optical center O, and the object image size is highly diminished and it is virtual and erect. Now coming to sign conventions for the lenses, like spherical mirrors, sign convention is more or less same. Exception is all the distances are measured from the optical center. So optical center is the origin. Now distance of the right of the origin is positive x-axis and distance of the left of the origin is negative x-axis. So distance above the principal axis is positive y-axis and below the principal axis is the negative y-axis. Like mirror formula, there is lens formula. You have to learn it. Lens formula is 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. Same, V is the distance of the image, U is the distance of the object, F is the focal length of the lens. Magnification also same way, height of image by height of object, H dash by H. Also, we can know h dash by h is equal to distance of the image divided by distance of the object. Now, power of the lens. Power of lens is the reciprocal of its focal length. P is equal to 1 by f. SI unit of power of lens is diopter. It is denoted by capital D.